Saturday stuff. We've been working the last couple days. I've just been bad about not putting a video out or putting any content up on social media. Got a load of ash there, and as you can see, a couple of those ash ain't very good at all. Some sycamore. Trying to finish the last of the stuff out down here in the bottom. They've taken about all the rain out of the forecast. We've been real lucky this week and dodged all the rain. It's kind of split us. It's went north of us and south of us. South of us got a lot of rain. This is some stuff got out this morning. Just hickory, sycamore, a couple straggler walnut. That one you can see it was laying on the ground dead, but we're able to salvage it. I'm going to try to cut some more sycamore this morning. It's already terribly hot and humid. We'll try to get that. It won't take too many of these sycamore to make a load. Of course, like that was a small load there. I didn't have any 8s in the pile for Dad, so it kind of threw the load off. He's not running very heavy at all. But with all the lake traffic here around Stockton days, that's going to be the only load he gets, which is completely understandable. He don't like being out with a lot of traffic, especially city folks down here on the weekends. They're a bunch of maniacs anyway. Yeah, see, I mean, there's a little bit of oak in here, not much. Most of it's softwood, what we call softwood, ash, sycamore. Of course, we've got some short, some 6-footers. If you look at my sycamore here, I've got it all into 12-foot lengths, but I've also got it marked at 6s. So when I get these back into the yard, I'll work them up into 6s to try to catch the overrun. Because we just get a straight through price on stuff like that on that blocking or pallet material. So I try to work it up the best I can to get all the footage we can. So that's kind of why the load count was off. I hadn't marked a lot of 8s. Most of the stuff was in 10s and 12s. 10s on the ash because the better ash logs we can move right now. So I tried to make as many 10s as I could to stay in the money and keep I don't know, I've lost my train of thought. I'm listening to Dad's truck over in the distance. Anyway, yeah, tried to make those ash as many 10s as I could just to keep them in the money log and at a decent length. We get more money for the 9s and 10s than we do the 8s. And some of those ash were 50 feet in length, so they worked up pretty good. Now I'm going to work these up, get them put on our pile here, and then I'm going to go try to get a few more sycamore out today. I'd like to try to get at least 5,000 or 6,000 feet of this sycamore out. Then Dad said tomorrow he'd like to try to get 2 or 3 loads, which is good. But I don't have to worry about pushing near as hard now with a lot of the rain going out of the forecast. So I might actually cut out a little early today after I get my little quota for myself cut. We'll get them worked up, go after a few more. It's a hellish place to be cut today. Choked up with stuff. Cutting this sycamore down here in the bottom. Good tall sycamore. Got some size to it. I missed a limb here. I'm gonna get it trimmed off before I try to get this one up to the deck. I cut a group of 3 of them out here just a bit ago. These sycamores still got a little lint on the leaves, and when them things fall, that stuff gets in the air and just chokes you to death. You get to coughing and gagging, and about to get the best of me. That's got everything on this side over here. We just got those sycamore cut, and you can see a big opening in the canopy now for this younger stuff to grow. We got a few in here yet. A couple real big sycamore there. And I think we got 1 or 2 walnut down at the lower end here left. Still got that good white oak there to cut, but got to be careful because that deer stand right there, probably have to take it down and move it just to be safe. We don't want to tear it up. I was going to cut the maple, but I think we'll just leave it. Most of the maple, and that's about a 16-inch tree. It's a good size tree, but most of the maple are no bigger than that. And the maple market's not, it's not clicking very good right now, the soft maple. So, and you know, it's just going to get bigger. It's at a good stage in its life right now. So we'll just leave it there for now, kind of take out of some of the destruction in this little area. And this maple runs all down this little ditch here, but those two boys there, they're definitely they're coming out. Those are big trees and make a big boom. Anyway, I'm gonna get this one worked up, try to get these out. It's hot and I'd kind of like to get out of here before 3 o'clock today. Part of what keeps logging exciting is when things break unexpectedly. Notice we're missing a drive shaft there. I started down over the hill and I heard a god-awful racket and I kind of knew what it was. I knew it was this drive shaft, and it stopped all of a sudden. I'm like, that can't be good. So, never seen one break like that before. Pretty new shaft. Pretty new shaft. Snapped her clean. I'd noticed the last day or two it seemed like the winch was acting up, but I thought it was just kind of in my head, it was just kind of slight, in which I don't, obviously that's why I've been building for a while, but she broke. She sure did. But, you know, in the grand scheme of things, really, that's going to be a pretty minor breakdown. Fairly inexpensive fix. I mean, it's not going to be cheap by any means, but in the grand scheme of things, it'll be a fairly cheap breakdown. Which I didn't know the severity of it, so I eased back here to the deck. Luckily, I wasn't too far away down the log road there. But with it just being that, we'll go back down here and we'll try to get these other few out real quick, because I don't think we'll have to winch them. At least I hope not, anyway. I've been having to winch some of these big ones up the hill because the hill's so steep. I can't drag them up. Yep, that's the first time I've ever seen something like that break like that right there. Interesting to say the least. Hey guys, if you like what you see, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel for all of our latest videos.